Hi everyone, I'm Martin Simonsen. I'm a professional golfer playing on the Challenge and the European Tour. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel where I'm gonna give you guys a view into what it's like actually being a golfer. It's not quite what you might think. It's not just playing great tournaments at great places. It's also a lot of uncomfortable travel. It's also a lot of things going wrong. It's a lot of ups and downs. There's just a lot of things going into it. It's hard work, and I really want to take you guys behind the curtain to see what it's actually like being a golfer. I hope you guys are gonna find it interesting and that you're gonna subscribe to the channel so you guys can follow my journey. My ultimate goal is obviously to become a major winner one day and get my full European Tour card. This year I don't quite have a full European Tour card. I have a partial one, so I'll be playing the next couple of weeks on the two co-sanctions, and then I'll play a few more events on the European Tour the rest of the year, and other than that I'll play the Challenge Tour. So as you guys know, it's a little bit of an interesting year. We have the Corona, we have everything, the COVID-19, so it's been a challenging year for me as well, with everything that's been going on. So to begin this, I'm gonna have a little bit maybe more boring videos for you guys. It will be more where I tell you guys a little bit about my background and how I became a pro golfer. And then from next week on, I'm actually the first video will be from Austria, where my first event will be. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. So the way I got started by playing golf was actually through my dad. My dad loved golf. It was the best thing for him was for him and I to go out. So he took me golfing when I was 3, and I got hooked when I was 5. I guess he bugged the golf course enough to let me become a member, because you were not allowed to become a member at the age of 5 back then. But I guess he was so persistent that they actually allowed me to be a member. And that's that golf course is called Ørnehøj. It's in Aalborg, where I grew up and where I still live. So I've had a lot of great memories from up there. And some of the things I remember the most is actually playing golf with my dad when I was a kid. Like, we would go out every weekend. We'd go out in the afternoons, and it meant a lot to me, and I know it meant a great deal to him. He's also traveled with me through the years. So I have a picture here of him and I at St. Andrews. It was actually, we were playing the European Championship individually, and then it was in St. Andrews, but not at the course. So so we didn't play St. Andrews, but we went down and took a picture of the famous bridge. So that's one of the things that I cherish quite a bit. When I was younger, like 3 to let's say 13, there was obviously not that many tournaments to play, so I would play at some local tournaments. But everybody would always be older than me, which was fine. I got to play with older kids, and that was fun as well, and playing club tournaments and things like that. But until you're 13, it's all fun and games. You never really know if you're gonna be good or not. You obviously dream of it, but you never quite know. So whatever I would do, I would just be at the golf course all day. Like in the weekends, my parents would drop me off in the morning, and if my dad didn't go with me, I would be out there all day. They'll pick me up in the afternoon. One of my good friends, he told me that I never paid for a membership. I actually just paid rent, because I was there more than I was at our house at home. So I think I got definitely my money's worth of being a member out there. I also vividly remember the first birdie I ever made. That was with my dad as well, on the 12th hole out there. It's a par 3 with like a big canyon, and I couldn't hit it over the canyon because I couldn't hit it far enough. So I hit it down in the bottom, and I was laying there, and I was like, I couldn't even see the flag. I hit the ball, and my dad all of a sudden just starts cheering, like going nuts, because I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I made my first birdie. It was a great memory, and I know him and I would have talked about that many, many times. Now I myself has become a dad. I have a little son who is 20 years old, so it's really, really fun for me to be on the other side of it. I'm the one now that can teach my little son golf. As you see right here, we got him started on a little bit of plastic clubs. We actually also have some with metal in it, so he likes just going around racking the ball, and it's fun to see. So I hope one day I'll be able to have the same memories with him as I did with my dad. It would mean a lot to me, and hopefully to him as well one day. So this is the first video about kind of how I got started in golf, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. The next few videos will be some about how tournament golf worked for me, getting on the national team, transition to being a pro golfer, a lot of things like that. And then obviously, like I mentioned, next week we'll get started with the videos from the tournaments, where I'll talk about what happens, everything that's up in the air with the Corona, how we have to go through that process, taking tests at home before we go and all that stuff. So I hope you guys will find it interesting. If you like what you hear, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends. That would mean a lot to me. And yeah, just thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great one. Farvel.